The second aspect I would like to highlight is that the individual income tax for expatriates in China is a bit complex. It would be dependent on whether the payment or remunerations obtained by the individual is in nature of salary or others. If the remuneration is in nature of salary, it would not be restricted to the 1 year, 5 year, or some other years regulations. Well, if the remuneration received by the expatriates working in China is not in nature of salary, the 1 year, 5 year regulation should be applied. That is basically, if a foreign personnel in China, we usually call them expatriates, worked in China for only 3 years, his incomes obtained in China should be subject to PRC individual income tax. While his income derived from overseas entities would not be subject to PRC individual income tax. This is under the assumption that the remuneration is not in nature or salary. So this is just some considerations in relation to this issue. Maybe we have opportunity to discuss further in future.
Maybe after this you can discuss with Charles separately. Yeah. You have a question? Anyone? Actually, on the employment one, it's quite interesting. A lot of Singapore companies, when we send employees to China, because China, the personal tax is quite high, so a lot of companies actually quite often enter into dual contracts, such that you have one contract that's between your China subsidiary and the employee for his work there, and the company in Singapore, the holding company, have a separate contract for his roles and responsibility in Singapore. Yeah. But even you do that, you've got to be careful with the 5 years rule, right? In that when it's approaching 5 years, better ask your guy to come back for 1 month before they go back. Otherwise, once he hit 5 years, he should be subject to worldwide, the tax of the worldwide income, meaning your income in Singapore, USA, wherever, all will be taxable in China. So the 5 years is very, very important. Yeah. Any other question?
In China, if you are you're working in accounting profession, you have to have a license, and then you have to sit for every year. You go for some kind of training as well as examination. So my question is, I'm just interested to know that if that's the case, are they going to be tested on the new GAAP or?
What do you asking about is about the continuing education of the CICPA profession. Yeah. I say that it is mandatory for all the CICPA members, including practicing members and non-practicing members, to have continuing education of not less than 40 hours 1 year and not less than 180 hours for 3 consecutive years. The education may take form of classroom learning or web-based learning. In certain web-based learning classes, when you have looked through all the slides, it is required that you complete a test paper, and the system will evaluate your results automatically and then return to you whether you have passed the examination. Some large accounting firms, such as Big Four and our RSM, RSM may be authorized to conduct the ongoing education for our practicing members by ourselves, but the local CPA institutes may require that. Firstly, we file our training material with them in order to give some assurance that the training material is of enough quality. Secondly, we have to prepare an examination paper by ourselves to test our members for the effectiveness of our ongoing training. And when such examination is held, the local CICPA institutes may send someone as an inspector of the examination. And usually, the result of such test will be filed with CICPA as an evidence of getting enough CPE credits. Thank you.
So I think better remain as a Singapore CPA safer. Okay, it's getting quite late. Last question, anyone? No? If not, then thank you very much for your time to attend this seminar. Thank you, and thank you our speakers. Thank you.
Hi, we have come to the end of our session. So before you leave, can kindly fill up the evaluation forms and return them to the ACPAS booth before you leave. And you feel free to visit our respective booths if you have further inquiries. Thank you.